Alright, we got accused child sex trafficker threatened to sell girl to someone who'd shoot her full of heroin and slice off her toes, says the feds. Looks like Juan Valdez is on some freaky deaky shit. Right back on Keep It P Podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P Podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P Podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
Right? I'm Keep It P. As a matter of fact, Keep It P, but then again, Keep It PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griffin. I'm out here.
Right. You right, right, that's what you is, though. You right. All righty. I'm saying out of the darkness and into the light. It's Keep It P Podcast. We're here for the fight. We're going at white supremacy and the white supremacy must come down. White supremacy. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but it's Keep It P Podcast. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and ultimately not to be keeping it P. Okay? P could stand for a multitude of things, and here we use it as, being on code, or keeping it positive, or keeping it punctual, or player, or some of those kind of things. But to no avail. I have a guy that I do this with, and when I do this with, he ain't on shit, and when we do this shit, we kill this shit. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, can I borrow your time for a second here, brother? Shoot through? You shoot through, brother? Where you at, brother?
Oh, man.
Oh, brother.
Those stairs are steep, man.
Those stairs are steep, brother.
I didn't know you was going in. Man, you be going in quick.
Brother, you want to lace him with a little game there, sir? Get to the news round.
Listen, hashtag these nuts.
Well, that's a great way to start it off.
For the record, doe.
Actually, you know what? I got a t-shirt in the Say It With Your Chest store that's both of these. I mean, it's for both
these nuts?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Both of these. Yeah, okay, we'll go on.
Straight up. Take that. Well then, if you don't have one of them t-shirts, you know what you are? A sucker MC.
Straight up, though. I like that.
Hey, that's a B-boy stance, y'all. Self-hug, self-love. You know what I'm saying? You may have thought that was corny.
They might have.
But what's even more corny is if we let the culture die, y'all.
And that would be mad corny, B.
And there is one thing. This is a kind of more. It's just a little bit. It's just that just because we don't support Lil Nas X, that you're homophobic. That is corny saying that about people. I don't have to support anybody. I don't have to do that. I don't.
You do not.
And I don't.
You do not.
I'm a man, boy.
Hey, see, that's your goddamn problem, boy. You think somebody always supposed to support that bullshit, boy. It don't work like that.
You heard me?
You got to earn respect round here, boy.
I don't support Boo John Booty Time.
I don't support all that bussification and the bussiness, boy.
All that buck breakings.
All that shout out to Tariq, boy. I'm telling you. Now what we got here? Y'all see that face? This nigga look goofy as hell.
Donnie.
It says, Johnny Appleseed. His name is Johnny Thomas, and her name is Becca Mills. Oh shit now.
Oh, Becky.
Now it says, warning, some of the details in this story are graphic. Really? I'm curious to see, because I've read stories way graphic from this same publication that's referencing to how graphic the story is. You know that, right?
It's funny when it's black trauma porn. It's never warning.
Oh, now we got
never a warning.
Well, we don't know. Well, because they trying to insinuate Johnny Appleseed is black. Is that what you mean?
Never a warning.
Accused of child sex trafficking, kept a 15-year-old girl under his control by threatening to sell her to someone who would do bad things to her, like shoot her full of heroin, chain her up to a bed, and slice her toes and body parts off, federal prosecutors announced on Monday. That was a whole long big breath. Fuck whoever said I can't read, because whatever, I be fucking with these. Everybody don't write the same way. When they write the shit the right way, you see how I read that? How it made sense. Sometimes
socket boy.
Right, socket motherfucker.
Socket to my pockets, boy.
North Carolina residents Johnny Thomas, 34, and Becca Mills, 25, are both charged with the sex trafficking and the coercion and the enticement of a minor in federal court in South Carolina. So both of them.
You had to make it look good.
Well, I thought they was trying to give her the little damsel in distress, or I didn't read enough.
They will. That's gonna happen.
Like I was going, or maybe I didn't read enough yet. Let me
right. That's gonna happen.
Let me go on real quick just to make sure. But it continues to say, both charged with alleged sex trafficking and coercion, blah blah blah. Though the cases there have been open since late July, prosecutors formally announced their charges on Monday. Both face the possibility of life imprisonment if convicted. We know that's not going to happen, especially to the white woman. Now, that might be that nigga, though. And he ain't even a nigga, but you look like a nigga, so you're going to have to go like a nigga.
Right.
You know? But
right.
According to the FBI, one of the victims went to the Myrtle Beach area and told authorities that she was a runaway, prosecutors say, and that she told the investigators that she met a man by going through the name of Rico on a video chat program, Monkey, his Facebook page.
What is that, Monkey? You heard of that before?
They just advertised it because they did not have to say the name.
At all. So this is where you go if you want to kidnap little girls. They told you to go on to the site Monkey. That's the craziest thing. Come on, fam.
They making all the connections for you, telling you where to go get it and where you got access to it. Okay. His Facebook page showed that he allegedly went by another name, Lulu Panama.
Now come on, fam. He is not FBA, fam. You picked Rico and Lulu Panama for both of y'all.
I know black.
Come on, fam.
I know black. No, I Dominican or I Latino. I know black. It says she told Rico at the time that she was 16, but that was not true. She was really 15, on the cusp of her birthday. Prosecutors say, explainage.
That was big time explainage, wasn't it?
On the cusp of.
You said it like she was 12 or something. She lied.
So technically, she was all good. It was just a couple months before, so you know what I'm saying. Running away from her grandmother's house. Where's the parent?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Could it be that her mom is somebody who had a baby when she was 11 years old, and then the grandma needed to take care of the little baby? Could that be? Because it seems that happens in your culture. I don't know.
All right, so then it continues to say, run away from her grandma's house. The little girl, identified as a minor victim 1 in the court papers, was picked up at a gas station by Rico in Clarksburg, West Virginia, In early
What I tell you about West Virginia?
In early 2019, and the man drove her to an unknown apartment in Richmond, Virginia, according to the complaint. This is where the girl met minor victim 2. Minor victim 2 and Mills, who told her that Thomas would not hurt her if she did what she was told, prosecutors say. Prosecutors claim that Thomas made the first minor girl to snort cocaine to wake her up when she was tired. When the first minor girl tried to slip away from the hotel while everybody was asleep, Thomas allegedly snapped, "You're my bitch. Where do you think you're going?" according to the complaint. The day after the exchange, all four drove to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and she was photographed for a commercial sex advertisement, according to her complaint.
Here we go with the commercial again.
Yeah, like trying to make it sound professional or business-like. But the white girl and him the whole time, Juan Valdez and this girl is out here pimping and hoeing, pimps up, hoes down, really getting it in out the mud.
Straight up, out the mud.
According to her complaint, prosecutors say that both minors were forced to have sex with men who choked victim 1 until she passed out and woke up bleeding from her vagina area. Okay. According to prosecutors, minor victim 1 told authorities that Thomas addressed her as his pimp and began.
I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
Yeah, nah. What about?
I call shenanigans.
Nah. See.
Call shenanigans.
Don't nobody even say that shit no more.
No P is gonna say that at all, man. I call shenanigans.
As his pimp and began coaching her how to not to look at anyone's eyes and to dress him as daddy. Nah, that's 1980s exploitation shit, man. Y'all tripping. See, some stuff, this shit's for long. They be throwing the extras in there to bring it up for court, for society opinion on court in case they get anybody, in the jury pool that kind of reads and looks after this stuff, Anyway.
Right.
Minor victim 1 stated that Thomas said people would chain her up to a bed and shoot her for the heroin and blah 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 blah, and that he could get $1,500 for selling her. Minor victim 1 told Thomas told her this person would slice her toes off, blah blah blah. On March 26th, the investigators found that commercial sex ads for both of the minor girls and Mills online and traced the phone numbers to Thomas, prosecutors say. Records show that Thomas was arrested the same day at Rockingham, North Carolina. Prosecutors say that Rock Hill Police Department interviewed Mills and Thomas on the street. She allegedly told him that she knew minor victim 2 was 17 years old. Mills stated that she told minor victim 2 about how she used to dance and get a chance and blah 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 Scott scooty doody doo. It is not immediately clear what accounted to what happens to be more than 2-year delay between their arrest and the federal prosecution. Their lawyers did not immediately respond. What? That's it. So they just explained to you what happened. They didn't give you no background. They didn't say too much shit about...
No demonization at all.
They really didn't say too much about old girl. They really tried to put it all on him, like he was the kingpin pimp, and this is blah, 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 BBB. But to me, it sounded like they were small potatoes, first off. Second of all, it seemed
all
like
small potatoes.
Looked like Barney Fife and them just didn't have nothing better to do. Like this is the biggest sting bust operation in their whole existence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a nothing burger whole ordeal here. You talking about?
Yeah, that's what happened. They got picked. They didn't even do no work to find them. You went to Rockingham North Carolina, you put up the ad, it ain't gonna be hard to find who's selling the booty in Rockingham, North Carolina, fam. They gonna say the dude. You talking about the banana boat dude that's just fresh and looking likes all the bananas.
You'll blend in. Don't worry about it. It's so saturated, fam. You'll blend right in. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right. I call fish sticks on this whole story. This whole story sounds like some bullshit to me. Like off top.
It does.
And then it's like, okay, y'all
off top.
Cause y'all saying they both getting charged, but y'all ain't even saying what Miss Mills was doing too much though. You ain't hear Mills virtually at all.
And you ain't heard fam he was beating us, he was flu-flopping us. Nothing.
Nah, Mills said
try to make her sound like a victim. I used to dance.
Yeah. Come on now. Yeah,
I used to dance.
And good for cuz he getting the darky treatment, and I bet you he be talking hella shit. Nah, see you see how I feel right now though, don't you, boy? Don't you, boy, with your little fake little dreads you got there, boy? Trying to have you some dreads there, huh, boy? Anyway,
come on, fam.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You got caught like an idiot too.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
You was a goofy.
But I'm a fold you, moja, and scold you about being on cold, boy. It's real talk here, boy. Alright? Real talk, boy. Listen now. Real talk, boy. Anyway, 4 words that I'll leave you with.
Love, peace, blessings, and aloha.
I ain't playing no games with you, boy.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hold on, not that, boy. It's the one right here, man.
Music TZ.
I ain't playing no games.
Run my cash.
B1.
No games we can play there, boy.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, changing life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was fate, it was fate. I was in the image and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, getting to what's the plan? C, throw the kickback, zip sack, throwing kicks on. Music TZ.